So, I invited Rachel to our game on Saturday. She's gonna come with Sarah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, but what if I mess up or something?
It's all
That's
good,
terrible.
man. Don't worry about that.
No, man.
What do we got
here? Ruin
here?
it.
Check this out, man. Hello?
Whoa.
Anybody here?
Dude, what are you doing? Owen.
You got gasoline right here?
Come on, man. We should go. The trail's way back there. We're gonna
Relax, man. Quit being such a chicken.
What are you, 5?
Matt's a chicken.
Please. Stop. Dude, wait.
Live a little bit. Yo, come on, check this out, dude. Looks like a still.
A still?
Yo. This is great.
Dude, this is illegal.
This is perfect.
If they find us in here,
We
man.
can bring some chicks up. We got food, we got
we should
booze.
just get
This is
going.
Amazing.
All right, seriously, let's go. No, let's go.
What was it?
Let's go! Oh, no. I think they're back, man. I think they're back.
I didn't see anything. I'm sorry. Just let us go. We gotta get out of here. Tell anyone.
No.
We gotta
Dude, I
find a way
told
out
you
of
this was a bad idea, man. No.
There are creatures science refuses to recognize.
There's something down there!
But if our eyes see it, if our cameras capture it,
What is that?
does it exist?
They're monsters.
Lost tapes. Do you believe? Devil Monkey.
This is Stacy Foster with WGLOK.
In April 2009, West Virginia reporter Stacy Foster accompanied ATF agents Ollie Moy and Mark West, along with local law enforcement officer Ernest Tybee, on a moonshine raid in the Appalachian Hills.
You have to catch the shiners red-handed with the finished product. You can't just bust somebody for having, sugar and grain.
Yes, they've relocated since last time we were after them, but they're about to move out all of their gear.
Be prepared for a lot of stuff, a lot of danger. We got booby traps, or the guard dogs, or armed moonshiners. So,
Booby traps?
Yeah.
Really?
pretty much seen it all.
Now poised to move in and catch the moonshiners red-handed, the team instead would face something of an entirely different nature, one that was far more deadly. These are their tapes.
Y'all see that?
What the hell did that?
What is that? Is that a claw mark?
Well, you're the wildlife expert, Tybee. You tell us.
You got me. There's a lot of game out here with claws like this, but not with this kind of fur. That's strange.
Boys and girls, that looks like fresh blood to me, so whatever did that is still close by. I suggest we stay.
What was that?
I don't know, but I think we're being watched.
The devil monkey is a legendary creature most often sighted in the United States Appalachians. They're said to be compared to a giant baboon, but indeed, it's unlike any baboon or monkey that you've ever known.
The devil monkey is approximately 4 to 6 feet in height. It has long, powerful arms, deep-set eyes, covered with matted fur. It tends to hunch itself down and propel itself forward, sometimes 20 feet at a shot.
They're called devil monkeys because they act like little devils. They act very mischievously, but they're also very aggressive.
So far, we've been hiking for about 35 minutes, making our way towards the moonshiners' camp. We've been hearing some strange noises, and the ATF agents think it may be the moonshiners warning each other. I hope not, so we can still catch them and make the bust.
What?
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that one of those booby traps you were telling us about earlier?
Well, this is just an alarm. But as Officer Tybee was explaining earlier, the moonshiners have been known to use serious booby traps. Barbed wire, spiked boards, rigged shotguns. So we need to be very careful. We need to keep our eyes peeled. The next one of these up there could be dangerous. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Let's move forward.
Move carefully, people.
I thought I told you all to watch your step. Who tripped the line? Stacy?
No.
What in tarnation?
Hey, it's fresh. It's the wrong shape to be a bobcat, and it's too small to be a bear.
I'll say.
Well, if it's not a bear, what the hell kind of other animal is it going to be?
That's a good question. I thought I knew all the tracks out here.
Here it is again.
All right. What this is, it's the moonshiners obviously trying to scare us, okay?
Well, it's working.
Come on, let's move forward. Let's go.
Devil monkeys are certainly deadly creatures. They often have the skill and strength of known primates, but they're also combined with the mystery and terror of a creature that really are only known in legends.
One of the reasons that chimpanzees are such great predators is that even though they're large in size, they can go very quickly and agilely in the trees as well as on the ground. They can really move quickly and swing through, run on branches, and capture their prey. They have huge canines and a powerful jaw, and once they've grasped on with their canines, then it would be impossible to get away.
They usually attack the face or tear off the most vulnerable extremities. That means fingers, toes, facial features, genitals. So it can be a really ugly attack.
All of the known primates have incredible upper body strength. If you translate that to a devil monkey, you're in for a hell of a time.
Now that is a doozy. I guess I owe you one, Mr. West.
Let's go ahead and disable that trap so no one gets hurt.
My pleasure, Ollie.
Thank you very much.
I hear him.
Steady, boys. Stacy, you might want to step back just a touch.
ATF agents, freeze where you are.